Good afternoon. Yeah, this is the fourth truth that I'm now going to record. I was supposed to do this morning, but I was having a damn hard time trying to figure out how to explain this. So I'm going to try it now. So, hello my fetishes. Here we go. Fourth truth. Don't be afraid of what you fear. Be more afraid of what you wish for. Or getting what you wish for. It's kind of pulls in two directions, this one. And they kind of end up in the same place, I feel, because of the pulling. Don't be afraid of what you fear. Well, how can you not? I know you're going to be afraid of what you fear. I'm afraid of what I fear. That's the nature of the beast, isn't it? The best I can reckon is try not to be. Because inevitably the worst case scenario isn't going to happen in any situation that you fear. It might approach the worst case scenario. Very, very, very seldom does it play out as the worst case scenario. So try not to fear or be afraid of what you fear. By that I also mean, I'll give you an example a little later, once I've explained the be more afraid of what you wish for thing. Just like the worst case scenario very, very seldom happens, so it is true for what you wish for. Often you want something or you wish for something, and you go out and you go and get it. Well, I usually do. The problem is the wishing for, or the thing that you desire, or the event, whatever, very seldom lives up to what you thought it was going to be. You got to watch out for that one. I'm going to give you an example here, and if my family is listening, my direct family, I mean, my wife, my child, listen through fully before you get too emotional or too angry. Listen to the whole story, okay? Because if you only listen to part of it, it could be a bit hurtful. When I was fresh out of school, I wanted to be in the creative industry. I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to play in a band. I wanted to be a musician. Yeah. I was completely naive and stupid. And let me just stop here and just stand here and do this thing. And as a completely naive and stupid person, I really didn't think things through very well. However, there were certain things that I did think through very well. And that at that stage was looking at my heroes, the real big rock stars. At that time, very, very few, maybe 1 out of 50 were happily married and had a family. My thoughts then were, if I was going to do this, if I was going to follow this music career fully, completely, I was not going to fall in love, I was not going to have a family, and I was not going to have a girlfriend, or maybe a girlfriend, but nothing serious. I was going to make it big and then see, maybe. This scared the shit out of me. That's where the fear part comes in. I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to come after months of gigging, concerts. I didn't want to pitch up to an empty, cold, dark house with no one to share my spoils with. I was deathly afraid that I would be very, very lonely and very alone. So I made the decision to pursue love, to look for the girlfriend, to find a relationship. In hindsight, this is where the be careful, be more afraid of what you wish for comes in. In hindsight, it's not the ideal situation. Truly it isn't. In hindsight, art or creative work, actually any career I'm sure, if you're an executive, if you're a hard worker at the office, in hindsight, having a career, but especially as a musician, it's easier without anyone depending on you. It'd be a lot easier for me now to not have to worry about the responsibilities of a wife and a child or any close relationship to me, and I just need to look after myself. I need to feed me, only me. I do not have that luxury at the moment. I would never wish it away. I would never wish it away. It just makes it a damn sight more difficult. It makes my road a damn sight more difficult. I've got to be a lot more careful with what I do. Because if I end up in shit, there's two other people that end up in shit too. So there it is. There it is. Don't be afraid of what you fear. I would have probably learned to deal with the loneliness. I would have probably... I would have learned to deal with it, most likely. I wouldn't have known, had I followed that path, all the benefits of having a family. I would never have known that love and that everything. So I'm glad I did make the choices I did, and I did get what I wished for, but it has held me back where I felt I could have just done something on the fly. And there it is. So again, I love my family, wouldn't change a damn thing. But knowing what I know now, if I knew that back then, I probably would have done it a little differently. So yes, try not to fear what you do fear, and do be very careful of what you wish for. And there we have it, my fetish. click the little fetish, either down there or down there, I don't know, subscribe. Please, if you like what you hear, if you find me at all interesting or entertaining, and I'm spilling my guts out here, click subscribe, leave comments. They wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, and until next time. Again, these videos are completely unedited and recorded while I'm on my way somewhere, because I just don't have the time to do pretty editing and shit like that. It's a lot more real, I feel. Maybe I will put little cards or whatever other YouTube stuff on. Most editing I'll do. Maybe I'll make an opening thingy scene thing that just pops or makes it familiar somewhat. But that's about as much editing as I'm going to do on these things. So enjoy, and I will see you next time. Ciao.